This week on a special spooky episode of Goofing Off,
Kyle scares up a review on Elfenlied.
Clayton shows us the wild world of Man-Bat.
All this and more on Goofing Off. Oh, guess we're back in existence once more. Wait, Drew? What are you wearing?
Well, Becca, looks like things are gonna get a little unbearable on Goofing Off tonight.
But Drew, I'm not a bear. I guess that means that tonight is Halloween.
Oh yeah, the spookiest day of the year. That means it's a very special episode of Goofing Off. I'm Monokuma.
And I'm Kanji Tatsumi. Looks like we have a lot of spooky segments lined up today. But let's kick it off with Matt reviewing Cabin in the Woods on Movie Snobs.
Hello everyone, my name is Charmander, my name is Matt Reed, and welcome back to Movie Snobs, Halloween edition. For this episode, I have a rare opportunity. I won't be talking about a movie in the theaters, and quite frankly, I don't want to. I will be talking about a movie that I personally love, one that is not so recent, being 6 years old. That movie is Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods is an irony within itself, a contradiction if you will. The movie is described as a comedy horror, a genre it fills out all too well. Cabin in the Woods contradicts itself at every corner and spits in the face of classic horror movie tropes. It points out the stupid decisions that most people groan at during other scary flicks, and it provides an actual explanation as to why they are doing the things they are, so you're not upset about them afterwards, all while fulfilling every cliche in the book. First, let's talk about the plot. The plot is a twist on a classic horror movie, evident from the name itself. From the trailer, it was my understanding that the movie would be just another horror film, so I skipped it in theaters. The horror comedy defied my expectations from the start, with a plot twist in the opening scene. What seems to be a normal getaway, turned violent for our main characters, is actually an orchestrated ritual sacrifice put on by a nameless organization assumed to be the government itself, in an attempt to satisfy some godlike overlords. Putting the characters in a situation like this has its own rewards, as far too often in a horror movie, there are certain occurrences that have people saying things like, "Oh, of course that played out like that." In this movie, the sequence of events are shown to be controlled by a carefully planned out series of departments coordinating everything from pheromones that make people more likely to make foolish decisions to dynamite-caused cave-ins to block off other exits. These refreshing changes to the movie mix-up as the horror genre that this movie wants and adds a new layer of obstacles that the protagonists must now overcome. Let's now dive into the characters in detail. The characters were perfect, and you had every cliche within the group. The five covered all their bases. We had the smart nerdy girl, the jock, the peace-loving free spirit, the blonde cheerleader, and the well-rounded nice guy love interest. These five were all too perfect, and I'm surprised that they weren't self-aware about their roles. Even though they were placed into these categories, they bled out of their guidelines. Often, the peace-loving free spirit was funny and made the smartest decisions. The jock was protective over the group instead of being the classic bully, and the smart nerd made decisions that didn't follow logic. This was done on purpose, the directors deciding to make the viewers self-aware that what they were watching was cliched but not completely predictable. Now that I've gone over the victims, I'm going to go over the characters on the other side of the curtain, the puppeteers. The people running the show were phenomenal. They were funny and cut the tension every time for the short amount they were on screen. The ritual performers were able to take the horrors on screen for the college students and squish them down to a menial task that bores most of the employees to trivialize the experience even. I've saved the best for last now with the humor. It's been 6 long years since this movie was released, a movie that I've seen over a dozen times and done extensive research on. After 6 years, rewatching this movie again, the jokes still made me laugh. Yeah, some of the jokes were predictable, but that doesn't mean that they weren't entertaining. The thing that stood out about all this was the timing. The timing of these jokes was impeccable. I have never had a moment of a drawn-out joke or something where humor was intended, but not found. It was impressive. In the end, this movie is on my top 10 list. It's funny, action-packed, it thrills, it chills, and it kills. And it's a 9 out of 10 in my book. I love it. Well, that's all the time I have for you today. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to let me know on our Twitter at ZTVGoofingOff using the hashtag MovieSnobs. My name is Matt, and thank you for watching Movie Snobs.
Oh boy, I hope Overwatch is doing the Halloween event this year. I have such a huge list of skins I hand drew. See, here's Diva.
You know, I think I heard Cameron talking about the Halloween Blizzard events.
He did? Oh man, I gotta tune into Esports Unzipped up next.
Hey everyone, my name's Cameron Blenton, and welcome to this Spook Esports Unzipped episode. Today, I'll be talking about all the Halloween themes and updates coming to the esports scenes. Let's start with Rocket League. In this spooky time theme, you can earn candy corn for playing and competing online matches, which can be redeemed for brand new limited decals, toppers, wheels, and more. There's also the Golden Pumpkin, which contains one customization item from the Nitro, Turbo, or Player's Choice crates. Remember, once you redeem these candy corn, or a Golden Pumpkin, no key or decryptor is required to open it. When Haunted Hallows ends on November 5th, you'll have an additional 3 days to redeem any candy corn you have left. Next up is Overwatch, with Junkenstein's Revenge returning once more. In this theme, players choose a hero and must defend the gates from Junkenstein and his evil monsters. A witch, a reaper, and a dragon. All of which, no pun intended, are characters in special skins. Junkenstein being Junkrat, the monster being Roadhog, the dragon is Symmetra, the witch being Mercy, and the reaper being Reaper. This time around, there are even more skins, sprays, emotes, and voice lines. We get new skins for Sombra, Doomfist, Moira, Soldier 76, Hammond, Farah, May, and McCree. All of them being Halloween themed, because, you know, Halloween. Additionally, with the Halloween Terror theme added, something else was added, something far more terrifying. The Torbjorn rework has gone live. Now players can see how he fares with the rest of the world. It's going to be an interesting ride, and hopefully Blizzard will fix Bastion sometime soon, but I'll save that rant for another video. Finally, we get to Hearthstone. This year, players have a plethora of things to do. For starters, just logging in gives you a free Golden Witch's Cauldron. Granted, barely anyone plays it, but if your goal is to get 2 of every card in the game golden, well, this is a good step in that direction. Additionally, there are 2 tavern brawls. One where you take the form of a boss from the Witchwood's Monster Hunt dungeon crawl and fight other players. Next is the Headless Horseman making a return. After the brawl begins, you'll get to discover which costume you'll wear. Each costume has its own deck featuring cards from several classes and a passive hero power that you'll need to make the most of if you want to succeed at sinking the Sinister Spectre. Then, in the arena, there's a costume party going on. So, pick a hero, then pick a hero power. When the game starts, you'll notice that the deck you have will be a mix of the two, as well as neutral cards. Additionally, this theme also brings a new hero to the field, Sir Onoyo. Once equipped, he replaces your paladin hero. This is purely cosmetic, but that won't stop people from playing him endlessly over the default. Along with him, you get 20 Witchwood card packs. So with all this coming, it looks like it's going to be a very eventful Halloween. But what about you guys? Which games do you plan on playing while the Halloween themes are up? Why don't you tweet me at ZTVGoofingOff and be sure to use the all-important hashtag esportsunzipped. Also, don't forget to tune in my talk show on 88.1 WZIP every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for even more esports talk. Until next time, I've been Cameron Blenton, and I'll see you guys next time.
Becca, Kyle said he's talking about a happy anime today. K-On!
Drew, Kyle said he was talking about Elfin Lied.
Nah, Becca, sorry, but I lied to you.
Drew, it's pronounced Elfin Lied.
Kyle is reviewing Elfin Lied.
Kyle is reviewing Elfen Lied. Up next on Animanga.
Hello anime and manga fans, I'm Kyle Glockner, and welcome to this spooky episode of Animanga. Today, I thought I'd take on one of the great horror anime that I've watched over my time as an anime fan, but there aren't really any great horror anime. If I'm being honest, horror is one of the genres that I don't think anime does very well at all. I mean, sure, there's a couple good series, but A Diamond in the Rough doesn't say much for the medium as a whole. However, there is one show in particular that I believe captures just how well anime can do horror when it gets it right. So today, I'll be talking about one of my favorite horror anime, Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied tells us the story of Lucy, a unique being known as a Diclonius who escapes from a high-security imprisonment or experimentation facility all by herself. Upon escape, she gets shot in the helmet over her head, which causes her to lose her memories and revert to a much more innocent and childlike personality, New. Now, I could go on and on about how much I love the story of this show, the characters, the setting, etc. But for this episode, I want to look at what this series gets right in the way of horror, and what I believe other shows can take away from Elfen Lied. One of the things I've noticed in horror anime is that they don't usually do a good job of blending what I consider the two elements of horror, the suspense and the surprise, with most of the problems being in how the show handles suspense. See, a lot of shows have the issue of either building up too much suspense without a good payoff, or throwing the scare at you without any proper buildup, which can work in the case of a good jump scare, but doesn't have a lasting effect overall. I feel that Elfen Lied finds a great balance between suspense and surprise. There's a genuine fear when you see Lucy for the first time, bound within her 2-meter containment area. This turns into a legitimate panic when that first guard slips up and accidentally helps her escape. This fear and panic make you feel downright uncomfortable as you see the innocent New, knowing what she has done and could do in her right mind, and that's not to mention the influence the other characters have on these feelings. That genuinely uncomfortable disconnect between the feelings when I knew Lucy was on screen versus when I saw New are part of what made me so invested in the show in the first place. Elfen Lied does a great job of making you sympathize with New, but doesn't let you forget what a monster Lucy is, while also framing the story in such a way that you start to see things from Lucy's perspective, and does a fantastic job of making you sympathize with her as you learn about her past trauma. Now, unfortunately, Elfen Lied's anime production began while the manga was still ongoing, and thus was forced to end early against series producer Mamoru Kanbei's wishes. Unlike most series that go for an original ending, however, Elfen Lied doesn't stray too far from the path laid down by the manga, as the last episode is really the only one different. The anime covers almost exactly half of the chapters in the Elfen Lied manga, which uses its remaining chapters to further expand upon a lot of the questions that may have come up while watching the anime, as well as trying to tie a lot of the loose ends together. Going back to the whole horror aspect, the manga does a great job of further reinforcing the creepy vibe this story carries with it by not only exploring the Diclonia situation in greater depth, but also raising the general stakes of the series in general, as you might expect from the climax of a story. But the way Elfen Lied builds itself up gives you a genuine sense of uncertainty as to who will win in the end, which is a feeling I rarely have while reading a manga or watching anime. Overall, Elfen Lied is a great show if you're looking for something pretty intense with a creepy vibe to it. It was directed by Mamoru Kanbei and animated by Studio Arms. It's probably one of my favorite older shows, and if you like it, check out where the story goes in the manga. But that's all the time I have for today, so let me know what you think by tweeting me at ZTV Goofing Off using the hashtag Animanga. Until then, I'm Kyle Glockner, and this has been Animanga.
Becca just messaged me saying she got wrapped up in something and can't quite make it to this host bit. Wonder what that means. Anyway, here's Create Your Character.
What's up, nerds? I'm Becca Tyler. Welcome to another episode of Create Your Character. You may have noticed that I'm not actually wearing a Halloween costume, unless I planned on trick-or-treating as a depressed college student. But I did that for a reason. On this episode of Create Your Character, I'm going to leave it up to my fellow goofs to create my character for me. But enough of my talking, let's head to the drawing board. I guess that wraps it up for this character. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or want to suggest another character for me to do, don't be afraid to tweet me at ZTVGoofingOff with the hashtag #CreateYourCharacter. Remember, I'm Becca Tyler, and you are?
I'm Kyle Glockner, trapped.
And we'll see you next time around on Create Your Character.
So Clayton's talking about Batman?
No. He's talking about Man-Bat.
Isn't that the same thing?
Not really. This one's more bat than man, and this one's also a villain.
Well, I guess Clayton can tell me more about that next on Comic Therapy.
Comic therapy.
What's happening to me? Something's wrong. I've changed. I'm some type of Batman.
No, I'm a man-bat. Whoa, it got pretty spooky there for a minute. Without these amazing effects, though, I promise that's just normal old me, Clayton Schrock from Comic Therapy. This, viewers, is a special Halloween episode, and I hope that intro wasn't too terrifying. You know what is terrifying, though? This episode is about a Batman character. I know, I cried too at first, but don't worry, the character I'm talking about is Man-Bat, which is way cooler than the boring old Batman. Oh, what's that? You and everyone's mom loves Batman. Oh, well that's fantastic, because I think he's just a I apologize. I seem to have lost my temper there for a bit. If only the world's greatest detective could help me find it, just like the original and only good Batman would. Anyways, Man-Bat, who is he? Why is he? I wonder what animal he gets his powers from. A lot of tough questions to answer, but with our detective skills, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, you can tell I'm stalling. Just get on with it. Rude, but true. Man-Bat is a Batman villain whose first appearance was in Detective Comics number 400. It all started when a scientist by the name of Kirk Langstrom tried to create a serum that would give people a bat-like sonar ability. He did this to help cure his increasing loss of hearing. That's right, folks. He skipped right over hearing aids and implants and went straight to, yeah, but what if I was a bat? Anyways, this serum goes horribly wrong and mutates Langstrom into some weird man-bat hybrid creature. Oh hey, look at that. All of our questions have been solved and not even any help from Mr. Wayne. Okay, back to the origin story. Man-Bat tries to steal supplies that he believes can fix his current state, but Batman stops him, thus creating an enemy. In later comics, Langstrom is able to refine his original serum, allowing him to change from human to Man-Bat at will, although he has a hard time retaining some information he gains while in the Man-Bat state. In some series, we even see him give his wife the same serum. Man-Bat's powers are flight and echolocation, of course, but he also has incredibly long and sharp claws, as well as your typical superhuman strength, speed, and senses. Sounds familiar? In all seriousness, though, I do genuinely love the Man-Bat character. Though the creation of the character is not all that inventive, he has some really interesting appearances through several Batman and Superman comics. The thing I love most about him is his design and art style. I'm a sucker for dark characters. He is drawn chilling and hair-raising, which is why I chose him for Halloween. Also, like, bats. Some of my favorite Man-Bat appearances are in the New 52 series and in the Batman Arkham Knight video game. Halloween fun fact, if you play the game on October 31st or manually change your console settings to that date, and you've already done the mission where you capture Dr. Langstrom, then while gliding through the city, you might get a nice little jump scare from Man-Bat himself. Or is it Bat-self? Either way, it's cool. That's all the time I have for this episode of Comic Therapy. No Guess That Mask today, but be sure to put in your answer for episode 3 while you still can. I'm Clayton Schrock, and as always, be sure to tweet me with any comic book suggestions that you may have at ZTVGoofingOff using the hashtag Comic Therapy. Until next time,
Alright, Drew. I wear a hockey mask, carry a machete, and my name starts with a J. What villain am I?
Juan?
No, I'm Jason from Friday the 13th that Colin is reviewing. But hey, that would be a weird crossover, am I right?
Juan is Jason? Yeah, right. Anyway, here's Colin in his spooky segment, Blood Orange, reviewing Friday the 13th.
Hey fellas, I'm Colin and you're watching Blood Orange, or so this segment would be called had I found an orange costume at the store today, but I didn't, so I bought this instead. With Halloween fast approaching, I thought it'd be appropriate to review something horror themed. To be more specific, a game about a deranged man with an intense vendetta against teenage camp counselors, who masquerades around in a hockey mask. Plus, my producer told me to review it. This is Friday the 13th. To get straight to the point, this game is only fun when you're playing as Jason. He is appropriately overpowered, and his kill animations are exquisitely gory. He's even given teleportation powers that serve as a brilliant and fun explanation as to how he can catch up to pretty much everyone despite only moving at a snail's pace. There's certainly an argument to be made that Jason is too overpowered, as the cooldown for Jason's powers is far too brief, but I suppose there was no better way to convey the unstoppable force he's portrayed to be in the films. Simply put, playing as Jason feels amazing, and it's the main selling point as far as this game is concerned. Playing as the camp counselors, on the other hand, is another story. Playing as these teenagers just doesn't feel satisfying. You spend the majority of your time rummaging through drawers for supplies, hiding, or strategizing with friends if they're in close proximity. You have 4 options to win: repair a broken down car and escape with it, escape by boat, call the police, or survive for the allotted time limit. Strategizing with friends is fun, though you may want to be careful discussing future strategies because Jason can hear group chats if he's nearby. I'd strongly advise speaking incredibly vaguely whenever you need to communicate, and even use coded speak if you're dedicated enough. Playing as the camp counselors wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have to play as them for the vast majority of your gaming experience. Unfortunately, that is indeed the case. The player who gets to play as Jason is chosen at random at the beginning of the game, while the rest have to settle as machete fodder. As a side note, you can also unlock different outfits for each camp counselor and even Jason himself, including the bagged head look he wore before thankfully switching to his more iconic look. What I also appreciate about the game is that there was clearly a lot of love for the franchise when making this game. There's references from the movie scattered all over, including a mainstay character from the franchise, Tommy Jarvis, who is unlockable during games given that certain conditions are met. One of the biggest drawbacks to Friday the 13th is that it's one of the buggiest games I've played in quite some time. There are severe clipping issues in every session I've played, some of which are exploitable. For instance, during one of my playthroughs, one player faced through a window to a patio that was definitely not meant for anyone to be able to reach, and he was able to wait out the entire game as Jason desperately flailed his machete at him to no avail. Also, one of the most glaring issues of this game is that it has exactly one game mode that's being sold for full price. Thankfully, I didn't spend a penny on it since it was the PS Plus free game of the month. In short, Friday the 13th is a dumb but fun time that excels in certain moments, mainly being when you get to actually play as Jason. Strategizing as a camp counselor can be fun at times, but most times you'll just end up being worm food at the hands of Jason. Combine that with glaring technical issues and a lack of mode variety adds up to a generally average experience. I give Friday the 13th a 5 out of 10. Thanks for watching whatever this segment's called. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at ZTVGoofingOff. Unless you don't want to, which is acceptable, I guess. Bye!
Well, Drew, that about does it for the special Halloween episode. How scared are you?
Becca, we really need to go back to the void. All the spookiness is really doing number on me. And my fingernails.
You know, me too, Drew, me too. Anyway, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for extra content. Until then, I'm Kanji Tatsumi.
And I'm Monokuma. Thank you for taking the time to spook off with us.
Jason, from Friday the... Alexa, play Despacito. But hey, that would be a weird crossover, am I right?
Juan is Jason? Yeah, right.
Welcome to Face Off! Facing off. That's what we're doing. We're doing Face Off, but we're all in different places. No one's next to me. Drew, is there anyone next to you?
I don't see anyone. I hope there's
Juan,
one.
how are you?
I'm good. My cat is next to me. Somewhere around
All right,
here.
that's fair.
But he's not playing.
Your cat doesn't have thumbs, so it can't play video games. So, we got a little something special for Halloween. We have Friday the 13th, and starring none other than Juan Contreras as Jason, who is going to attempt to murder myself, Drew, Colin, and Sydney. Give a little hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
We're all here.
All right.
Hello, my
I think
victims.
with that, oh man, we're all going to camp.
Are we ready?
All right.
We sure
All right. I am ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go, gamers.
All right. I'm pretty sure Sydney and Colin are the only ones who have played this.
Yep.
I have not played this.
Oh no.
Oh boy. All right, so we're in Pinehurst, I guess.
Oh yeah, we can't hear each other during this point in time.
Council should work together. You guys want to work together? I can't hear anyone.
The silence before the match.
Chad is a mama's boy, although he would never admit it. Thank you, video game, for telling me that Chad is a mama's boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Everyone's back! Yay!
Hey,
Guys, I missed you so much.
Where'd you go?
Oh no, they're all gone again. Well,
Hey!
Pinehurst.
1989 sounds like it's a great time. I wasn't even an idea back then. Oh no, he didn't look very good. Oh guys.
that's what happens when you go on campus on 5-Star Fridays.
That's what happens when you miss my class.
Make them remember, Jason. Make them suffer.
Hello, is there anyone near me?
No.
That's a no. That's a hard no.
I ain't too sure where I am right. That was scary. I think I'm fine right now.
Well, it would have been nice if somebody started with me, but we can't all get what we want. Just like I can't get into this house.
Wait, who do I hear?
Colin!
Drew! Hey!
Colin, I'm in this house. Help.
So am I.
Wait,
Hey,
you
we
are?
need to band together. Let's
I'm
find
gonna hold
everyone
my
else.
breath. Oh no, I'm gonna get out. Alright, how do I use this?
I have a weapon. How do I use it? Okay, it's FPS controls. I can't that's a flashlight. Alright, I have uncrouched.
Hopefully I'm not going to be the first sacrificed. That would make me upset.
Colin, I'm here. Colin.
Are you?
Colin.
Okay, we need to let's
How
find
do
the
I get
others.
in there? Oh, it's to that door. Colin.
Here, let's go out the
I'm
back
here,
and
buddy.
find the others.
Colin, you're cute.
Sure.
Wow.
Wow. I
You
can't
are-
see you.
Colin, what are you doing after this, buddy?
Not dying, hopefully.
Oh, I have a flashlight.
This is actually really interesting because I can't hear them on the chat.
There ain't nothing in there. Cool.
I can't believe that there's still no one near me.
Did you
Colin,
lay
I'm
down the
sorry.
fireworks?
Colin, I threw firecrackers. Colin, wait, hold on, I'm coming. Colin, I have a
fast?
flare
Come on.
gun now.
That's great. Let's stick together.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
can't kill the both of us at the same time.
I'll shoot him with this flare
Alright,
gun.
Okay, I don't hear the scary music anymore.
Oh wait, I have the map now. Okay, there's some people close to me. Let's try and go meet up with them. Colin! Drew!
Colin, I'm coming,
Is that
buddy.
you, Sydney?
It is me. It is I, Sydney, coming in.
Buddy,
Closing the door, locking the door.
do that.
He's near you.
Okay, we're in.
Wait, he's near us?
Oh, are you outside?
Can we call the police?
Hello? Hello?
Come in.
Oh, please. Oh, help us. Jason's
Okay.
real. Please help us.
Alright, we did it. I called him.
There's a bear trap. I got it.
I don't know where anyone is.
We gotta find Kyle. He's on
Oh,
the
no.
other side of the map.
I have the map. I see where he is. He's way over there.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Wait
Oh,
for me.
Go, turn around.
Is he over there?
Yes, that red indicator, that's him.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Wait, we don't want to leave Sydney behind.
He's lurking somewhere, folks.
Kyle. It's me. I know where Colin and Drew are too.
Sydney, hello.
Hello. I have the map and a walkie-talkie. Oh no, you can't hear what I'm saying.
Sydney, hello. I can't hear what you're saying, Sydney. I cannot understand you. I just hear blobbles. I don't know if you can hear me, Sydney, but I cannot understand you. Hello.
Kyle.
Hello. I'm with Sydney. I see you two. I can't understand what Sydney's saying. Oh no, Jason is near.
Whoever's in the very back, he's right behind you.
Guys, I'm out of stamina. Hold on.
Oh, where'd he go?
Hold on.
Oh, no.
I got him. Let's bull this way.
Okay.
Sometimes that flare comes in handy.
Oh no.
Where is he?
Oh, Juan's coming.
Oh, he's coming.
I have the gun so I can shoot him, please.
I believe we should retreat. I can't move.
Oh no. No! Guys! Guys! Oh!
What am I killing? There we go.
What's happening? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I've knocked him down! I have been injured in the process.
Oh, he's coming.
Gamers!
One's running.
Gamers!
He's coming after me.
Gamers! Y'all better not leave me!
Yeah, I got you again, Juan! We'll have that show cup dinner at Applebee's, you mark my words. He's coming again! Oh no! Please. I can't. Oh no! Oh, he's got me!
He's got me. Oh, I've been defeated.
There you go, Kyle. This is when you die. Yeah. Oh. Oh wow.
Well,
Kyle!
I can hear you all now!
You can hear me, because we're both dead.
Come in.
I'm trying. My character's just so, like, lethargic. He's just not built for anything. Here, shut that door real quick. Let me take a breather.
What? The boy... What? Oh! Why am I the good guy? Why has this happened? I don't know how to use anything.
I can't tell where
Me neither. He just he did something. He must have teleported.
I think he's teleporting right now.
Oh, there he is. He's right. He's to our right. He's to our right. Sydney.
Wait, it says someone else is still alive? Maybe? No.
Yo, I don't know what to do. Oh no, folks.
Ring around the rosy.
No.
Sydney!
True.
I can't do anything.
True.
Wow.
True.
Oh! Someone's...
Everyone's gone. Wait, Kyle! You made it!
I'm the savior! I have...
Kyle, help me.
Where are you? Oh, is he coming?
Right here. Oh, you came back as
What do I do now? My gun's gone! Where?
Run!
Oh
no.
Did I get him? What do I do?
Kyle, you're back again.
I have no clue how to control any of this help. What do I do as this man?
Well, you already used your gun, so
Did I mess up?
maybe.
Oh no. Are we the only two alive?
Yes, we're the only two alive. He got Drew a little while ago.
Oh
Mom's
no.
teleporting right now.
So what do we do right now?
Open the window so in case we have to jump out, we won't jump out of broken windows.
It gave me the option to save everyone. Like, that's what it's like, save everyone. And I was like, oh no, I'm responsible again.
I think because, like, did you miss him? Or no, you hit him.
No, I hit him quite a few times.
I don't know. Oh,
I can see them.
He's here.
he can hear us.
Hello, contrary. There he is. He's coming.
He's coming. I'm gonna go right, you go left. Oh, he's just waiting.
He's coming. He's
Go,
here.
go, go, go.
I have escaped. Sydney, where are you?
I'm going the opposite way.
They're sneaky. They think they're sneaky, but I'm gonna get them.
Well, you know what? If they win, we win. We all win.
Yeah, we all win. That's how this works.
So it's
Only one
good.
has
So
to-
if they can win this, we can do this. We can ride this out, Colin. We can do this.
We can. I'm sitting here hoping.
Juan messed with the wrong camp counselors today. Or maybe the right ones. It's to be determined.
What's he gonna do
He
there?
is at the river. Well,
Can he swim?
Oh, he's in the water. Jason can't swim. He drowned as a child.
Wait, why did Jason just go into the water? Yeah, if he drowned as a child.
Well, the story is that as a baby, as a deformed baby, the lifeguards were having sex, or the counselors were having sex, and they were too distracted to go help him.
Oh wow!
And that's the whole story of how he hates sex-crazed camp counselors, and why his mother wanted revenge on the camp counselors. That was kind of the story of the first movie.
2 minutes.
For me.
Sydney,
We
wait.
can do this, Kyle.
Do I have to hold it?
Yes, I think so. Juan, don't listen to our plans, please.
Juan, keep doing you. I don't know where he went. Oh my. Oh folks, I've lost Sydney once again. It's a Kyle solo adventure now. I hear the Juan music, however.
Just swimming away from a murderer today.
Oh, it was?
Yay!
Hey, we did it!
I was
Hey,
going
all of
there.
us, we won, all of us. Jason just gave up.
All right, Juan. It seems you have lost.
What? I have not. I killed 3 out of 5.
Yeah, but we beat you.
Yeah, we as a collective.
Yeah, Juan, this is a team effort.
Definitely not just me and Kyle.
Listen.
Definitely
Drew
not.
and
I was
Colin-
there in spirit.
No,
Me
because
and-
Drew and Colin revived me.
That's true.
Yeah.
We did. Oh, so, guys, you did good. We couldn't have done it without the two of you.
Doubt, but all right. Yeah. You couldn't have done it without the two of us. Woo! Woo!
So Juan, are you ready?
To play another one?
No, to eat.
Gosh.
You ain't getting out of this one, Chief.
Hey, this is the first time I played this game.
Same. Wait. Colin,
Yeah?
you won.
I did win.
Colin!
How does that feel, Colin?
Juan, you can't take this away from Colin.
Is it canon? It's
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I won. Yeah, it feels good. Feels great.
All right,
I just-
Juan. I'll see ya at the food ring.
This is not fair.
Oh, it's fair. I'm sorry, Mr. OP.
Yeah.
You won Mario Party 10. You've gotten your just desserts, Chief.
We're getting back at him.
All right, so we're now here in the food arena with none other than Juan Contreras. How do you feel, buddy?
I feel good. I feel good about this.
Are you ready? Are you ready to eat something?
As ready as I'll ever be.
This is your first loss on Face Off, right?
This is my first loss on Face Off.
'Cause you-
a little
you-
unfair. I will claim that forever.
Because you beat Brendan in Mortal Kombat, right?
I did.
And then you beat us in Mario Party 10.
I did.
And you served us some things there. What do you make Brendan eat? Do you remember?
You know what? I don't think we actually made him eat anything.
Guess we gotta go back and do that one.
Foul play. This is over. This charade is over.
So Juan, if you'll recall, at the end of the Mario Party one, you made me, Dom, Drew, and Monica, who was standing in for Brendan, eat a couple different Mexican candies. Like you had probably like 5 things, right?
Yeah.
So
small things.
I think since you lost at 4 people who beat you, we each took it upon ourselves to bring you something. So
how kind.
Oh, it's kind, all right. So we'll move on to the first dish.
Well, Juan, I rummaged through my family farm and I put together a nice meal for you. So I
How
hope
kind.
you'll enjoy it.
Can I know what it is? I should know what it is.
I want to see if you can guess it.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. The texture is interesting already. All right. I think I find potatoes in here. Is that right? Just by the look of it? No? No idea.
No idea. Well, you see, it's a. Oh, you got it?
Let me swallow this
Okay.
before you tell me. Okay, what do I got here?
It is a cornmeal sandwich with some pepper spread from my family farm in between.
Cornmeal sandwich with some pepper spread?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
It's kind of good.
Well.
Thank you.
Goof, I'm sorry. I've let you down.
So wait, you used to eat this when you were growing up? On the farm?
Yeah, from time to time.
Okay. Alright. So this is not egg.
This is not egg.
And it's not a potato.
And it's not a potato.
It's just what do you call it? Cornmeal?
Cornmeal, yeah. All right. Well, I guess Colin's up next. Let's see what Colin has.
Okay, so Kyle said you liked everything. So my aim here was to create something objectively terrible, something nobody could possibly like, and I'm just gonna let you shout out.
All right. There's tuna in this. We started with the right foot, my friend. All right. This is... Jeez, did you actually drain the can? What is this? Okay, it's tuna. It's a really weird aftertaste there, but what is in this?
Okay, so I made some sauerkraut and I mixed it in with tuna.
Oh, sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut.
And then I put some mayo and ketchup and paprika in it. And
it's the ketchup that is giving me the weird taste. Ketchup and tuna do not go well together. But the sauerkraut is actually pretty overpowering in this. So it's really good. Wow, this like there's a bite with a lot of paprika in there. Look at that. Thank you.
So okay, well, I too have failed to conquer Juan's taste buds. Hopefully, Drew will do better than I. Up next.
All right, Juan. So, I was there the whole game. I saw it. I beat you. Sorry, but today for you, I have a special treat. It's a sandwich.
What's in the sandwich?
Eat it first.
Goodness.
Here, let me move it over a little bit.
Kinda do need.
There's nothing bad in it. Nothing will hurt you.
No, I know that. It's more about the complication of eating this.
You can pick it up. You can pick it up.
No, this is gonna fall apart if I pick it up.
No. Go ahead. The bottom one's not soggy. Just take a bite.
Just the top is
Yeah, I
soggy?
gotta get the list now too.
Okay, I need a napkin, please.
Yeah, you're gonna need a napkin. Probably.
I'm gonna need a napkin. Jeez.
I went all out, Juan.
All right.
Juan, I had my whole family working on this.
Oatmeal.
Got it. Okay, Juan. So in that sandwich, I had my whole family help me with this.
Hang on. Hang on. I need a napkin.
Yeah, get him his napkin. Get him his napkin. We're working on it. He's going for the second bite. It's a king sandwich. I can't believe he's going for the second bite. Juan, if you like this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'll do. Now it's falling apart. After the second bite.
Hand me that push.
Yeah, here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jeez. I need a bib for this, man.
You want me to tell you what's in there now?
Hang on.
There's a lot in there.
What's up?
Remember when you told me like 10 minutes ago that there better not be Cheetos involved in this? Yeah, there's Cheetos involved. And they're flaming hot.
Like that's gonna do anything to me.
Well.
Oh, it's kind of good.
Are you serious?
This is actually my favorite so far.
Really?
What's in this?
Juan, in that sandwich, between those two slices of bread, I put oatmeal, honey mustard, blueberry jelly, pickle juice on the top, lime juice on the top, 4 crackers, mayonnaise, ranch dressing, and flaming hot Cheetos. Wow. Not even my sandwich.
One word. Genius.
You know?
Genius. You know what? Maybe they should have this at that restaurant that apparently millennials are killing that you like to hang out
I'm
at.
gonna start my own restaurant, you know, with this. I'm gonna serve it. I guess we'll see what Kyle has up next.
All right, Juan, you truly are a formidable opponent. I don't know how. Do you even have taste buds? How did you eat Drew's sandwich?
I don't know. It's actually kind of good.
Of course it is. Well, Juan.
It is kind of good. I actually found the tuna to be a little stronger. I think it was just sauerkraut overload, but I do love sauerkraut.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you like terrible food. So, Juan, we have one last thing for you here today, and this was made by me. There it is. It's Jello. Jeez. There's some stuff in it. So we're gonna use that plate provided by Andrew Brown, and we're gonna try to plop it on
Why
there.
don't you just take it out of the?
No, we should plop it on there. Oh no, that's gonna it's gonna go bad. It'll be fine. So we're gonna
the plate.
It's fine.
What? This is the definition of your eyes are bigger than your stomach. What are you doing, dude?
It's gonna go. Hello. Please, Jello. Oh, the Jello has fallen. You know what, Juan? You're right. big old chunk out of it.
Is that meatloaf?
It's something.
Is that meatloaf?
It's something. Well, really get to the bottom of it too. You gotta get a lot in there.
Meatloaf Jello?
Take bite one.
Meatloaf Jello?
I didn't say what it was. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
It's different.
You are impossible.
I can't really quite get what it is. Hang on. It's really messy to eat it.
I know.
I'd be surprised you eat cat food with this. This is very difficult to eat. I need like a big serving spoon.
I'm sorry, Juan, we didn't have any spoons.
Hey, what's in there?
That is a mixture of sugar-free cherry and regular green apple Jello.
Sugar-free?
Yeah.
Such a gentleman.
With the green apple wasn't sugar-free. Only the cherry was.
Oh, okay.
Mixed with chocolate iced coffee, salt, pepper, cinnamon, onion powder, garlic powder, pizza seasoning, and the final secret ingredient was sardines in sriracha sauce.
I like all of that. I will tell you, this is probably the most creative one to try to get at me, but the seasoning is just not gonna do it because I love all kinds of seasoning, and you put stuff that is spicy. So, I mean, I can feel it tickle a little bit, and I think that overpowered the sardines. But I love sardines. I mean, you put them on rice. And they're delicious that way, actually. And then they have sardines with like mustard sauce in them.
Oh, I know. I almost got those.
Oh, you would have made my day.
Well, I'm glad. You are the most impossible person. How?
The victory is mine.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
You
not.
did not vest me here.
All right. How?
But you know what? This might just give us another opportunity to play Face Off again. And
This
maybe
is disgusting. How did you eat this?
Maybe.
How did I make this?
Actually, how did you come up with that idea? I'd like to know.
I literally went to the store and was like, all right, Jello, what else? I saw sardines and I was like, that'll be gross, probably. Look at that! Look at this!
Yeah, it looks a little funky.
You are impossible.
I can't taste the sardines. Did you like, what did you do to it? Like, oh, there's a piece of sardine there, right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Just stuck in the Jello.
I don't.
I think the other flavors overpower the sardine.
Wow.
So, because I could not tell.
I didn't taste it, I'll admit that.
No? Do you want some?
No, I don't. I won, I don't need to eat it. All right.
Man, we should do this more often.
Juan, what's wrong with you?
Apparently a lot.
You don't like common American food places that are popular among
Like Taco
us?
Ding?
Taco Ding or Orange Flies
Orange Flies.
or any others.
Pineapple Hornets.
You're right.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I don't understand you.
I really would like to nominate True, because that sandwich was a masterful creation. I enjoy that.
Well, I'm glad that we could give you a good time. I'm glad you got something. I'm glad you got a new sandwich out of it. Even though we totally beat you in Friday the 13th.
I will have my revenge.
No, you won't. Anyway, that's been all for us here on this super spooky episode of Goofing Off. Until then, this has been Face Off.
Face
Face
Off!
Off! Face Off! It was Face Off!
It was.
Colin's here now.
I'm
Face
here.
Off.
Hey,
Face
you
Off.
won an episode!
I did!
Colin,
Colin,
you
you
did
Face
it!
Off!
Face Off. Now, what's scarier, the game or me actually enjoying your food?
One, what the
Jason from Friday the Alexa, play Despaircito.
Despair.
Despair. He's feeling despair.
There's like 90.
Despair.
There's like 90 puns of that in Danganronpa. Juan? Whoa. Do that again. Inquisitively. Juan?
Oh wow, he's sly. Oh wow.
It's time, Becca, for the ultimate scare.
Is it a break?
No, it's a break.
Ah!
Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Zombie Guy. Looks like Goofing off is taking a break for a moment, but we'll be right back.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.